Ciao a tutti e bentornati nel mio canale! Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel! In today's video, I'm going to tell you something very interesting about adjectives and in particular their position in the sentence. Do they have to be placed before or after the noun? That's a frequently asked question about Italian language, and today I'm going to explain it to you. When the adjective is before the noun, it acquires a slightly different meaning. While when the adjective is after the noun, the adjective has its real meaning, so the actual meaning of the adjective. For example, if I say un grande scrittore, uno scrittore grande. So, in the first example, un grande scrittore, grande, which is the adjective, is placed before the noun scrittore, which is writer. So, because it is placed before the noun, grande acquires the meaning of important. So it becomes a synonym for important. So un grande scrittore means an important writer. In the second example, uno scrittore grande, grande doesn't mean important anymore, but it has its actual meaning. So, uno scrittore grande could be grande in the sense of age, so maybe that he's old. Another example, un vecchio amico and un amico vecchio. In the first example, vecchio, which means old, is placed before the noun, but un vecchio amico means an old friend in the sense that you have known this friend for a long time. So in Italian it would be un amico di vecchia data or un vecchio amico, a friend that you have known for many years or for a long time. In the second example, un amico vecchio, the adjective comes after the noun. So in this example, vecchio actually means old. So un amico vecchio, an old friend, old because of his age. Ho comprato un nuovo telefono. And ho comprato un telefono nuovo. In the first example, nuovo comes before the noun telefono. Ho comprato un nuovo telefono means I have bought another phone. So nuovo means another, a new one. Not that the telephone is new, but that I have bought another telephone. In the second example, ho comprato un telefono nuovo, it means that I have bought a new telephone in the sense that my old one broke down and I had to buy a new one, so a new telephone, which is not old. I know it might be quite difficult to understand if you are just starting to learn Italian. It is also quite difficult to explain because it's something that like Italians and also I use on an everyday basis, so sometimes some topics are difficult to explain because you're so used to them that you don't even know why it is so. But I'm trying to explain it to you by giving you loads of examples so that you can understand the process behind it. There are a few adjectives, like for example alto, bello, vecchio, nuovo, adjectives that keep their physical, like their real meaning when they come after the noun. So vecchio means vecchio, like the actual meaning of the adjective. When they come before the noun, they acquire a different meaning. For example, grande can mean important when it is placed before the noun. When you think about poetic language, the adjectives usually come before the noun because it is more poetic and it depends on the poet. For example, la calda estate, which means the warm summer or the hot summer, and l'estate calda. The meaning is the same. The adjective doesn't change in meaning. La calda estate sounds more poetic than l'estate calda. La calda estate and l'estate calda are exactly the same. They have the same meaning, so the adjective does not change. But for the adjectives that I named before and I give you the examples for, the meaning slightly changes. So you have to be careful on what you want to say and on what you say. I hope you understood something from what I said. I spoke in English because I wanted you to understand the mechanism behind the placement of the adjectives in Italian. If you have questions, please send them in, and don't forget to subscribe, and we will see each other in my next video. Ciao ciao!